So welcome to all of you Shiksha 360, and today basically we have to discuss BFM MCQ series set number 20, and that is basically from the chapter 7, and in this session basically we will start from the discuss question number 262. Clear? Basically from the question 262. So now let's start our discussion on the basis of that. Question number 262 basically presents on your screens now. So basically first one is that is identify the true statements. Clear? Basically identify the true statements. Clear? First one is Indian residents can draw. Clear? Basically Indian residents can draw exchange up to the limits prescribed for visits to Nepal. Clear? Basically Indian residents basically can draw exchange up to the limits prescribed basically for visit to Nepal. Clear? Second one. While visiting abroad to Europe. Clear? Basically while visiting abroad to Europe, an Indian resident. Clear? Basically an Indian resident can spend exchange up to the eligibility. Clear? Basically an Indian resident basically can spend exchange basically up to the eligibility by using his international credit card. Clear? Basically by using his international credit card. Third one, investment abroad by a trust registered under. Clear? Basically investment abroad by a trust registered under Charitable Trusts Act is allowed up to $5 million per year. Clear? Basically it is allowed up to $5 million per year. Clear? Fourth one, resident Indians basically can park their surplus foreign currency balances left out after return from abroad. Clear? Basically in their RFCD account. Clear? Basically in their RFCD account basically with a bank in India. Clear? Basically with the bank in India. Clear? So we can say that basically here RFC account. Clear? Not RFC account. Clear? Basically RFC account. So now let's start basically with this option. Clear? So option number D is true or not? Please tell fast. Option number D is true or not? Clear? Resident Indians basically can park their surplus. Here we can say that surplus, or we can say that unspent foreign currency balances. Clear? Basically left out after return from home foreign. Clear? Basically in their RFC account basically with the bank in India. Clear? So this one is true. Clear? RFC account. Clear? So can anyone tell basically what is the full form of the RFC here? What is the full form of the RFC here? RFC basically stands for the resident foreign currency clear, resident foreign currency account. Clear? So please remember all these things. Clear? Basically please remember all these things that are very, very important for the examination point of view. Clear? For the examination point of view. Now here we will discuss regarding this one. Yes. So third point, investment abroad by a trust. Clear? Basically investment abroad by a trust registered under Charitable Trust Act. Clear? Basically registered under Charitable Trust Act is allowed up to. Clear? Basically registered under Charitable Trust Act allowed up to $5 million per year. Clear? So this one is correct or not? Please tell fast. It is to basically 2.5. Clear? Basically it is basically 2.5. Clear? I think it is not 5. It is basically 2.5. Clear? Not 5 million. So this is to basically 2.5 US. So it is to be false. So this one is to be wrong here. So according to me, basically option number C is the correct answer. A, B, and D. Clear? So according to me, basically option number D is the correct answer. That is A, B, and D. Clear? Basically, A, B, and D. Clear? So basically, investment abroad by a trust basically registered under charitable trust. Basically, that is USD 2,50,000 in one financial year. Clear? Basically, to any charitable, religious, or cultural organization. Clear? Basically, to any charitable, or religious, or cultural organization. Clear? That is 2,50,000 USD dollars. Clear? US dollars. Okay, so this one is the correct here. Clear? So this one is the correct here. Here, basically, they are saying that basically USD 5 million per year. That one is not correct. Clear? That one is not correct. Clear? So one question basically from my side to all of you, that is also sometimes basically they will ask in the examination. So what is the limit? Clear? Basically, what is the limit for the gift remittances? Clear? Basically, answer this one. What is the limit basically for the gift remittances? Clear? So that basically all of you are able to remember basically what is the limit basically for the gift remittances in a financial year per person, per meter per donor. Clear? So what is the gift remittance basically per remitter per donor in one financial year? That is basically USD. Clear? 2,50,000 USD. Clear? Basically 2,50,000 USD. Okay, so please remember all these points that are very, very important for the examination point of view. Now move to the next question. If a person A, clear? Basically, if a person A basically goes to Iraq, clear? Basically, if a person goes to Iraq and from there to Russia, clear? Basically, and from there to Russia, clear? So how much fund basically he can take? Clear? Basically, first a person goes to Iraq and basically from there to Russia, clear? Basically, from there to Russia, clear? So how much fund basically he can take? Clear? How much fund basically he can take? First one is basically up to USD 2,000, up to USD 3,000. C option is basically up to USD 5,000, and D option is no limit. Clear? Basically, and D option is no limit. Clear? So please tell fast basically what is the correct answer. Clear? So basically, if a person basically A basically goes to Iraq, clear? Basically goes to Iraq, clear? Basically whatever amount, clear? Basically they have in their hands, clear? And after that, basically from there to Russia, clear? Basically from there to Russia, clear? So how much he can take, clear? So basically in the special case of the Iraq, Islamic Republic of Iran, or Russian Federation, or other states of the Russia, clear? As such, basically in that states, clear? Basically there is not any limit, clear? Basically there is not any limit, clear? So like in the case of Iran, Russia, there is not any limit, clear? And basically for the Iraq, it is basically up to USD 5,000, clear? Basically it is up to USD 5,000, clear? Basically for the case of the Iraq, basically it is up to USD 5,000, clear? So option number C is the answer, that is up to USD 5,000. So USD 5, Iran and Russia, basically that is no limit. For Iran and Russia, basically there is no limit, clear? And one student asked that basically this is question they have already asked in the previous year, that is on 3rd of July 2022, clear? On 3rd of July 2022, basically this question I have asked in the BFM exam, clear? In which shift, if you have, please tell one. Basically in which shift, clear? One of the students basically get the same question, clear? In the examination, clear? So if a person A basically goes to Iraq, clear? And from there to Russia, so how much fund basically he can take, clear? Please wait a minute. Basically this question, it is little bit confusing, clear? Basically this is not the answer, I will little bit. So basically if a person goes to Iraq, clear? Basically at that time, basically there is limit that is up to USD 5,000. But and now basically from there to Russia, clear? Basically from going to Russia as such, there is no limit, clear? Basically from going to Russia, basically as such, there is no limit, clear? So the correct answer here, that is option number D, clear? Basically when the person is basically going to Iraq, clear? Basically that is maximum limit, that is USD 5,000, clear? And from here, basically what they will do business, clear? And whatever their other earnings, clear? And after that, basically, if they move from to the Russia, clear, basically from there to move to the Russia, and how much fund, clear, basically as far as there are no limit when the person is going to the Russia. So option number D is the correct answer, not C. Basically, option number D is the correct answer. Clear? Please remember that. This question they have already asked in the examination, basically on 3rd of July 2022, basically in the first shift. Clear? In the first shift. Clear? So please remember that. Clear? So please remember that. Clear? Very, very important question and little bit confusing also. Clear? So I will repeat all the points once again, basically. For the no limit, basically where there is no limit, Iran, Russia. There is no limit. Next one, up to 5,000 USD, 5,000. Libya, Iraq. IRA. Third one, that is C, up to USD 3,000. In all the other cases, clear? Basically, in all the other cases, basically that is up to USD 3,000. Clear? So if the question basically is only up to the Iraq, then the answer is to basically option number C. But now the person is basically going to the Russia also, so the correct answer is option number D. Clear? So the correct answer here, that is option number D. Clear? Hope it is clear to all of you regarding this specific question. Clear? How they twist the question and how basically we are moving towards the wrong answer very easily. Clear? Basically how basically we are moving towards the wrong answer very easily. Please tell fast if you have any doubt, any query regarding this question. So basically I will tell you once again. Please try to cover the question very carefully. Clear? Basically very carefully. Clear? Their main motive is to basically confuse you. Now move to the next one. So Indian companies are allowed. Clear? Basically Indian companies are allowed to issue FCCB. Clear? Basically Indian companies are allowed to issue FCCB. Clear? So first, please tell one basically what is the full form of the FCCB. So Indian companies basically are allowed to issue FCCB in terms of FEMA 1999. Clear? Basically in the terms of FEMA 1999 and RBI guidelines. Clear? So the issuance of first FCCB was brought under the ECB guidelines. Clear? That is external commercial borrowing guidelines. Basically in which year? Clear? So FCCB basically stands for the foreign currency convertible bonds. Clear? Foreign currency convertible bonds. And okay, so basically the issuance of first issuance, basically the issuance of first basically was brought under the ECB guidelines basically in the August 2005. Clear? Basically in the August 2005. So option number B is the answer, that is August 2005. Clear? So this one is the answer, that is the August 2005. Clear? So hope it is clear to all of you that the issuance of FCCBs was brought under the ECB guidelines basically in the August 2007. Clear? In the August 2007, 2005. Clear? So option number B is the correct answer. Now move to the next question, 265. So rate of interest. Rate of interest basically applicable to all export transactions. Clear? Basically rate of interest that is basically applicable to all export transactions shall be as per the guidelines of dash basically from time to time. Clear? Basically shall be as per the guidelines basically. Basically who has the guidelines regarding that? Clear? Basically shall be as per the guidelines of dash basically from time to time. Clear? That is basically from the RBI. Clear? That is basically as per the guidelines of the RBI. Clear? So option number A is the answer, that is the RBI. Clear? So as per the guidelines of the RBI basically from time to time. Clear? Basically from time to time. And overdue interest. Clear? Basically overdue interest basically also be covered basically from the customer if payment is not received basically with the normal transit period. Clear? In the case of the demand bills. Clear? That is overdue interest. Overdue interest basically shall also be recovered basically from the customer. if payment basically is not received basically within the normal transit period, basically in the case of within normal transit period, in case of demand bills, clear, basically in case of demand bills, and or basically on before notional due date or in actual due date, clear, in the case of usance bills, clear, basically in the case of usance bills, clear. So now move to the next one, question number 266. If the fixed date of delivery, clear, basically if the fixed date of delivery or the last date of the delivery, clear, basically if the fixed date of the delivery or the last date of the delivery of option is a known holiday, clear, I think we have already discussed one question regarding that, clear, basically is a known holiday, the last date for delivery, clear. So in that case, the last date for delivery basically shall be the dash working day, clear. So the last date basically for delivery basically shall be the dash working day, clear. So if the fixed date of delivery or the last date of delivery option, clear, basically is a known holiday, clear, basically if the fixed date of delivery or the last date of delivery option basically is a known holiday, so the last date basically for delivery shall be the dash working day. Option A is preceding working day. Option 2 is following working day. Option 3 is next working day, next day working day, or option number D is the none of the above. Clear. Option number D is the none of the above. So the correct answer, clear. So the correct answer here, that is basically option number A is the correct answer. Clear. That is basically it is the preceding working day basically in the case of the non-holiday. Clear. Basically in the case of the non-holiday basically it is the preceding working day. So option number A is the correct answer. That is the preceding working day. Clear. That is the preceding working day. Clear. So now move to the next question. Next, that is basically ECB framework is not applicable. Clear. Basically ECB framework basically it is not applicable in a respect of the investment. Clear. Basically ECB framework basically it is not applicable basically with respect to that. Clear. Basically with respect to which thing basically it is not applicable. Clear. First one is basically loans including bank loans. Clear. Basically loans including bank loans. Clear. So basically it is applicable on that or not. Clear. So ECB framework basically it is not applicable in respect of the following investment in. Clear. First one is loans including bank loans. Clear. So it is applicable on that or not? Yes, it is applicable on that. Clear. Next one, that is foreign currency convertible bonds. Clear. That is FCCBs. Clear. That is FCCBs. Clear. Foreign currency convertible bonds. Clear. So it is applicable on that or not? Yes, it is applicable on that also. Third one, that is basically foreign currency exchangeable bonds. Clear. Foreign currency exchangeable bonds. Clear. So on which basically ECB framework is applicable or not? Yes, basically it is applicable on that also. Clear. That is foreign currency exchangeable bonds. Clear. Foreign currency exchangeable bonds. Clear. So option number D, that is basically non-convertible debentures. Clear. Basically non-convertible debentures. Clear. So basically it is applicable on that or not? So basically it is not applicable on that. Clear. So ECB framework is not applicable basically in respect of the following. That is basically option number D, that is non-convertible debentures. Clear. Basically that is non-convertible debentures. Clear. So basically it is not applicable on that. Further, basically there are 2 to 3 points are left basically where it is applicable. We will discuss also, that is basically buyer's credit. So in the examination, basically if they ask any question regarding that, so that you are able to answer, supplier's credit, and financial lease. Clear. So at all these places basically it is going to be applicable. Okay. So now move to the next question. So ECB's external commercial borrowings availed by the residents, clear, basically availed by the residents are basically governed by the provisions of, clear. So external commercial borrowings basically availed by the residents are governed basically by the provisions of, clear, basically are governed basically by the provisions of. First one is FEMA 1999. Second one is the RBI. Third one is the Exim Bank. Fourth one is none of the above. Clear. Basically fourth one, that is none of the above. Clear. So ECB is basically availed by the residents are governed basically by the provisions of. What is the correct answer? That is option number A is the correct answer. That is basically section 6. FEMA 1999. Clear? Basically that is section 6 FEMA 1999. Clear? Are governed basically by the provision of section 6 FEMA 1999. Clear? So option number A is the correct answer. That is basically section 6 FEMA 1999. Option number A is the correct answer. And I will give you the guarantee that is definitely you will get these types of question in the examination. Clear? Straightforward question basically you will get in the examination. These types of question directly you will get straightforward basically in the examination. Now move to the next question. Routes for raising ECB. Clear? Basically routes for raising ECB, that is external commercial borrowings for foreign currency exchangeable bonds. Clear? Basically for foreign currency exchangeable bonds can be. Clear? Basically we know that basically there are only two routes. First one is the automatic route. Second one is the approval route. Clear? Basically second one is the approval route. Clear? So basically for the foreign currency exchangeable bonds. Clear? So routes for raising the external commercial borrowing basically for the foreign currency exchangeable bonds basically can be, that is the approval route. Clear? That is the approval route. So option number B is the answer. That is the approval route. Option number B is the answer here. That is the approval route. Clear? Now move to the next question. So what is the limit? Clear? So the maximum amount of the external commercial borrowing basically which can be raised under the which can be raised in a financial year under the automatic route basically it is USD how much million? 250 million, 500 million, 750 million and 1000 million. Clear? So the maximum amount of external commercial borrowing basically which can be raised in a financial year under the automatic route basically it is USD 250 million, 500 million, 750 million and 1000 million. Clear? So what is the correct answer? Basically under that basically it is to be 750 million. Clear? So basically it is to basically 750 million. So option number C is the correct answer. Basically in this case basically it is to be 750 million. Clear? So option number C is the correct answer. That is 750 million. Now move to the next question. I think we have already covered this question. Clear? So external commercial borrowings refers to commercial loans basically in the form of bank loans, buyer's credit, supplier's credit, securitized instruments. Clear? Availed from the non-resident lenders. Clear? So basically ECB availed by the residents are governed by the provisions of. Clear? Basically external commercial borrowings availed by the residents basically are governed by the provisions of Section 6 of FEMA 1999, Section 2 of FPDI 1958, Section 9 of ECGC 1964, and Section 7 of Exim Bank 1981. Clear? So what is the correct answer? That is basically the correct answer is option number A is the correct answer. That is basically Section 6 of FEMA 1999. Clear? Section 6 of FEMA 1999. Clear? So option number A is the correct answer here. Clear? Option number A is the correct answer here. Now move to the last question of our today's discussion. Clear? Now move to the last question of our today's discussion. So basically here directly they are related to the external commercial borrowing. So the nature of, clear, the nature of ECB, clear, that is external commercial borrowing basically under track 2. Clear? The nature of ECB basically under track 2 that can be availed. Clear? Basically that can be availed along with the minimum average maturity. Clear? Basically will be as under. Clear? Basically that can be availed along with the minimum average maturity. Clear? Basically will be as under. Clear? Basically will be as under. So minimum average maturity basically it is of 3 to 5 years, 7 years, 10 years or 15 years. Clear? So basically there are three tracks. Track 1, track 2, track 3. So here basically they are talking regarding the track 2. Clear? Track 2 basically that is basically they are talking regarding the long term. Long term. Clear? Basically under that basically minimum average maturity basically it is of 10 years. Clear? So option number C is the answer. Clear? Option number C is the answer. And Track 1 basically it is regarding the medium term. And under that basically minimum average maturity basically it is of 3 to 5 years. Clear? Basically under that minimum average maturity basically it is of 3 to 5 years. Clear? And similarly, basically track 3, basically it is also regarding the Indian rupee denominated ECB. Clear? INR basically denominated ECB. Under that, basically it is also minimum average maturity. Basically it is of 3 to 5 years. Clear? Basically it is of 3 to 5 years. Hope it is clear to all of you basically what we have discussed today up to this much point. Please tell fast. It is clear to all of you basically what we have covered till now. Clear? What we have covered till now. So basically this discussion, basically this 272 question, basically leads to the completion of the basically till chapter 7. Clear? Till chapter 7. Basically we have covered, clear, whatever the important questions, clear, of the total module A. Clear? Basically we have discussed in this MCQ series. I hope all of you are able to remember or understand all the questions basically what we have covered. Clear? Before the examination, basically we will start basically one another discussion. Clear? That is basically miscellaneous questions basically we will take basically from the chapter, like basically from the module A. Basically we will target basically of 100 question discussion. Clear? So in this way, but I will request to all of you, please cover the chapters as basically we are providing to you side by side. Basically we will discussing the MCQs of that. Clear? And do revision. Clear? Do revision. Clear? Even if any topic basically you will face difficulty, leave that topic. Clear? Leave that specific topic. Clear? No need to worry, but do revise basically what you have covered. Clear? Basically, but do revise basically what you have covered. Clear? So thanks to all of you for joining this session.